Oh, by the way, yeah, that's there. Can I remove that? I would appreciate if I can remove that. Whatever. So yeah, this is a clearmind sorceress who scales from the unspent skill point. You had it right. As you have a lot more skill point not spent, you get stronger. Interesting build, but well, nothing more on its own. Honestly, one of the biggest thing about that build right now is the fact that it is very under gear and still it's really strong. More 8. More 8. I am at the level 146 and I will need 150 to, you know, obviously get the max scaling from the unspent skill point. Each level is a skill point, so I'm going to go for that. Other thing is that my gear is completely not MO'd. I should be able to MO a lot more. Which will make the character way stronger. Oh, hold on. There's a good thing there. Okay, that was a good ring. I'll keep that, sure. What contents I'm doing is called the labyrinth, for the dimensional labyrinth. But yeah, it's essentially the level where you kill a lot of enemies on the end game. And this is the skill clearmind. Scales from the unspent skill point. So you're gonna be, you know, naturally less tanky. However, the skill is very, 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 very insane. So it can kind of do the job. I'm not sure where the... Oh, there you go. Your defensive layer is a stagger somehow. And very, very high life. Why I have so much life is because of something called Lee's Vision. I should check the resistance, by the way. Okay, as long as I have more than 260, that's fine for Hunt. High threat nearby a lot, meaning there is either Abyssal Shrine, which spawns the boss and Vasquez Lazarus, and or the... Or there is a... Oh, yes, run. Or there is a dimensional, gravitational anomaly. No, unstable anomaly. Gravitational anomaly is Minecraft. Hold on. Yeah, unstable anomaly. Who, well, is essentially a boss. There's one. There's one shrine. Malphile, worst. Don't have the choice though. All of them? All of them. I need to bait all of them out. 3, 4. All of them. I don't care about killing Malphile because it really doesn't matter. There's nothing that it does. Wait, you're not allowed to be cursed at all? That's interesting to know. Anyways, that was a Malphile. I don't want to deal with. Oh, there's one more is anomaly. That attack is called Judgment Day. That's a physical and a poison damage, which by the way is a really bad omen for me. Because, well, I don't have either... I have actually a high poison resist by accident, but very low on the physical resist. By intention. There's more! What do you mean? I need to beat the anomaly first. I don't know where it is. Also, anomaly can cast you. There you are. cast you with blood mana cast, if that does, you know, ring the bell. I want Anomaly to die as soon as possible. Very, very fragile character, so annoying sometimes, but sometimes very often really annoying, but I don't have mana shield because my mana is so goddamn low. Yeah, if you keep the distance, that's gonna make things easier. Least Vision is giving me like 150 spell damage, meanwhile keeping me, you know, capable of getting a low life. God, I don't want to do this build with like 10k life, so it's amazing. Petulant. Should I keep Petulant? Sure, why not? There's more Anomaly. By the way, Chrono Field explanation is saying feedback resist, but I'm pretty sure that's physical and magic resistance reduction. There's not such a thing as the feedback resist. Feedback damage itself is usually either magic or physical anyways. Chrono Field is a weird cast that has the... That is a cast, however, it's still... Okay. Chrono Field is a weird cast that is cast, but it still can have the... be used at the labyrinth because it puts the cast field on top, and then every time cast is like run out, it's just reapply it. You know, tiny bit later. It's still cast and then it still gets reduced and it's still annoying to see this, but... Well, there isn't much point, you know, fretting over it, because I have no control over that. That buff is called Blood Fury, gives the lower life addition, but gives the physical magic spell damage, and also other spell damages, but there's not many physical magic spell damage buffs, so... I kinda have to deal with it. Would appreciate if Fire Dance gives the physical magic spell damage, but it doesn't, so... Only so much you can do about those. Okay, that's a 48. My logic is I'm gonna clear as much as I need to. And if I have like, 10 T8 stone, then I have to go for T... That's probably too many, but Petulant is there. This ring is great, so I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, if I have like, full row of the... Oh. I can do the bird trick. Unless I remove those. You can get way more damage on the clear mind, no joke. And also clear mind is continuously nerfed. I hope that they will revert this season's nerf amount because there's a Halloween charm and then there's an even stronger version that's available in a sense because of the gear. And that was just to counter that amount and not really, to actually nerf the skill because this skill is nerfed like 3 seasons in a row, I think. 2 or 3 seasons in a row. And it's like lost 30% of the damage also already. I want to kill Anomaly first. But before that, yeah, I need to clear enough space to fight against Anomaly. Don't want to get sniped after getting poisoned. Which I guess I shouldn't get poisoned in the first place, but... It can stagger enemies, and that's really huge part of the survivability, because if it doesn't stagger enemies, I think I just dies as soon as it spawns. I think it's enough clear. Every caster right now should be using my life instead of mana. That's because Anomaly casts you with blood mana cast from the, Lord of Destruction.
I can't carry anymore.
Not much you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about that indeed. In for the kill. I really don't know why LA removed his item. Empyrean Glory has no danger on it, as far as I can remember. On-kill shouldn't block on that fight at all. Well, I'd ask it next time I see him streaming. Because that makes no sense to me. But there could be a reason, or just he just simply forgot about it. That can happen. After all, that was a very high stress situation. Just like that. It's not too fast yet, but at the same time, remember the fact that I do not have the, you know, as pushed gear as my incarnation, and it's still 5 minutes clear. My incarnation has everything UMO'd, everything properly set up. There's a lot of things that's... Oh my god, let me goddamn teleport! That was just teleport cancel, goddamn it. Whatever, what can I do? Yeah, this is not really hardcore viable. I don't see a universe that I'm doing that with hardcore. For anybody for that matter. 24? Sure. This character should at least be able to do that though. Could be a really good Scots character. Not yet, but could be. 10% all attributes, 1% max resistances. Okay, didn't mean to. 5% physical resist? No, 10% fire spell damage. That's just always there. Okay. It's better for the straight line Bombay Water than the very big, you know, range that it has. It can hit through the wall very easily. That's also a thing that it can do. I think I should maneuver in a way that this, you know, let me use the wall as a wall. 48. I want a lot of Luverin, I want a lot of Pariapt, I want a lot of other stuffs as well, if possible. Emo's gonna be, I'm actually not 100% certain. Yeah, I cleared a couple of D8. Not hardcore wish, but if you accept that your defensive capacity is the, you know, staggering, it does like 5 minute D8. Also, Ella, can I ask you that why did you swap the or remove the Empyrean Glory? Was that for the proc? Because on-kill proc shouldn't happen on your build. So I was confused about your decision. Yeah, it staggers enemies, so like, if you accept that, you know, you are relying on the randomly occurring stagger instead of your normal defensive player. Oh yeah, it only happens either poison damage or your weapon damage kill. I mean, you know how Singularity looks and you know how, you know, often it happens. Only on death blow for the spellcasters for the most part. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, Singularity is visually is like, you know, that all the thing is that the Malphile, Assassin, and actually even, you know, Lazarus cast. I do not believe that the bard can even proc you death blow. Hydra can't. But yeah, that's fair. Wait, does the crystalline barrier has damage? In that case, I am actually not 100% certain. Probably wouldn't, but yeah, that makes some sense. Also, yeah, you can actually stagger the assassin. Sometimes. Okay, clearmind. Do you think clearmind source needs the crystalline barrier as a defensive layer? Also, it's not main. It's even slower than my incarnation. Okay. I did go Scotland a bit before, and like it didn't clear the. It needs like 3 to 4 cast minimum against the sapling guard. I'm like, I think that's not great. So I left. Also, congratulations. I know you said you'd watch back like my perspective, and oh my god, that was unnerving. Blood Fury, and also my strength is so low that I need to some kind of a something to give myself the more stats to head stat for the stats boost.
Good afternoon.
My defensive ability, I have actually 260, so I should be able to. What? Oh yeah. I should be able to go for T9 and T10. I mean, physical resist is miserable. Here's my resistance. Physical resist is miserable, and this is by cheating with this. So yeah, it's very miserable, but... Okay, T6. I wish I have Black Masquerade. I got 2... What's the name of that? I think I got 2 of the... Oh yeah, Worshipper. I got 2 Worshipper, but I don't have the Black Masquerade. And I'm sad. Forever. Oh yeah, this... I mean, if I want to do the... What's the name? Nifogger? I think I straight up need that. I realized that trying to be safe with someone just doesn't work. I feel like that's making it more dangerous, if anything. That's how I end up with my incarnation strategies. And the same thing happened on this one. It staggers enemies, so I don't have to be particularly careful. Also, it attacks through the wall very, very, very well. That's actually a quality that I can't ignore. Blood Fury is like only physical magic spell damage buff that I can think of. Actually, I had the Solar Flare Relic at some point. I don't know who has it, so I kinda... wish I just randomly encountered at some point. I don't know about the invisible because like you can only put 1 point into the warp armor. You do not have much else in terms of the defensive layer, you know? Avoid. So I think at around T8 you started to completely lose the ability from avoid. That's actually why I put the faster hit recovery instead of that. Because I do not see a reason. Yeah, but like love has like 10% avoid. I think it's like 10 to 13 or something. Avoided penalty in the end, right? Oh, by fear. Wait, by fear? Oh my god, I might made a mistake. I might have made a mistake. It's really good against T7 because like, you know, those small room to just... Those paths are really good. No, by here doesn't. By here doesn't. I won't say it is impossible. I'd say that it kind of makes me feel weird to go for the defensive strats. At least on softcore. I wouldn't have even get the 90% resistances if it's not for the fact that I need the 260% resistance. I was entirely content with like 87% resistance and like 20% physical resist. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I don't know why I stand still on top of the singularity. I'd die definitely. Also, you say investment, but like it's not really investment. Spirit Walker, Ashera for the physical resist, Lamha, Raven Mantle, really good helm. To be fair, I think it was like 3 skills, 20 spell damage, attributes, and yeah, 2% max res, magic find. Yeah, that's true. Open suffix, I didn't notice that. What should I put? I guess I can put lightning res. You are so right. You are so right. This is how much I don't care about this build working. Not everything. Not everything. I know I'm saying by rather forcefully. Yeah, I don't have much UMO to like, you know, completely fill, so... yeah, this is a hit conjuration. And actually, this one is only UMO'd one. I can put Shishio, and I probably can put... what's gonna be the good one, to be honest? But yeah, this is how much I don't care about this build working. And somehow this build is working. For how cheap the setup is right now, like, you know, as you can see, this is so incomplete setup. It is creating incredibly well. This is definitely 5 minutes T8 love setup, or even the normal person wouldn't go for the love with any other build than this. I don't know how Kofsin doesn't see me and attack me. I think it's over there. Where are you? Probably rough speed or honestly physical magic spell damage. I think rough spirit is not that great other than the life after HQ, right? Like, you know, while I kill a lot of enemies, this is not like, you know, Warcry Barb in terms of like damage or the AoE. So like it kills enemies, and I have so much life, but I don't think Rough Spirit is gonna cut the corner. I mean, in a different perspective, I can just use Goblin Glee as a, you know, life after each kill blocker. And like, you know how often it's blocking. It's almost not blocking at all. That's actually surprising. I'm definitely killing more than 100. Also, one good thing is that it attacks through the wall really well. There's Navigator. Razak's round shot. Oh, was that 25? Yeah, that's a fair point. Might consider it. Honestly, my energy could be too low. I might actually go for some level of energy point. I thought that there is 25 Dex is there, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Temping is 5%. That's also great. Being able to attack through the wall is so nice. So it's just 20. Sad. If you want to make it, there's actually a really good clearmind sorceress on the softcore, but the hardcore setup can't really change too much. So honestly, biggest thing would be like if you have a friend who's willing to play with you. Because if you team up with like midi source or the unsummon zone or anything that takes the tanks for you, then it's 100% fine. Oh, there's Navigator somewhere. Okay, that should work. Actually, I'm gonna be here. Navigator, stop! No joke, if you are feeling like party playing, then this is gonna nuke everything for, you know, other person. Like midi source may lack the damage, but the midi source definitely can tank long. Or maybe bear, maybe owl, I don't know. Whoever you choose to play with, should be able to have a great support with less than, you know, less than good gear. And this build does a really good damage with less than good gear as well. More coming. Why don't I just push them? Because while I'm pushing, they can't attack me. Yeah, I have done Phobos, I have done Bob, I have done pretty much all of the classes. There is no corruptive paladin, unfortunately. I don't know why. Yeah, each level is like a 3 explosion or something. I think it starts with like 9 or something and then gets more explosion and explosion radius per level. And like level 150 feels like 1.5 times more explosion, but well, you know, it's very hard to count any of them. I think it starts with 9 or something though. Do I have enough T8 or should I go for T7? You know what? I'll go for T7. I'm not in hurry of the leveling anyways. But yeah, my spell damage is even super low. 649 is not too great. Okay, I didn't know you were here, Amazon. Sky Mother? Sure. Can I place the clearmind, please? Incarnation clears the lab faster though. Especially against single target, right now my damage is not great. Generic spell damage? Also, yeah, you can stagger those guys, it's fun. Hmm. 190. I don't have that much generic spell damage. No, willing to get generic spell damage. Can I make it work? Probably. But like 2 point is like 10k damage loss easily. Very brutal. Okay, I didn't see you. Also, my offhand is used for the stats boost, so... Where is Asmo then? I would appreciate if you stop just, you know, jumping on top of me. But I would appreciate if you still chase me. Least Vision doesn't really give me the generic spell damage. I'm not willing to use Cane for this, even though I can probably afford. Yeah, I need to push more to have like good single target damage. Yeah, I mean that's just coincidence. Like I chose that, but like that's pretty much only source, and I'm willing to swap to the Black Masquerade later. If it ever drops, that is. Like, I'm using Lamha, which I guess is a generic spell damage, but like, overall, it has increasingly done, and like, past 300 is like almost nothing too. I think 300 is around 50, and like 400 is around 80 or something. Also, it is softcore. I'm gonna probably go all the way to just damage. If I wanted the tankiness, I would use the Raven Familia for the +2 energy to get, you know, more mana shield, but I guess that's probably off the window. Yeah, I'm waiting for Black Masquerade. I'm waiting for a lot of other things. $74. Are you sure? 76 I have. Not the worst. Not the worst. 453, that's actually easy. I have a Chura Relic, I have... Fire Dance Relic. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna take that. Sure. I'm gonna use Chura Relic, sure. And Fire Dance Relic. And Blood Fury. I should be able to reach there. Frigid Nova I don't want to lose Frigid Nova though. Where did I place it? Where did I place it? Here? But Frigid Nova. Do I have enough cold res? Yeah. I'm fine with 1% lower. You win. Let's see if I can hit it. Fire Dance and Crystalline Maria. Yep, easy. Easy. Thank you for that. I think I would do that if I can hit that easily. I thought it requires like 600. +3, sure. Don't think it will be anywhere close to be immortal. That's not clear mind source I know of. Oh, I opened this. That's fair. What's the duration? What's the duration? 300 seconds. Okay, I don't need to rebuff then. That should help with how little the defensive layer we have. Wouldn't survive forever, but yeah, physical resist 37. I think I appreciate this. And the lowest fire called poison spell damage. Fire lightning poison spell damage, which is whatever. I can deal with that. Where are you? If not that easy, does it make it viable for the... I doubt it. I doubt it. Still, I don't think it will be hardcore viable. Also, so far, really disappointing single target damage. As long as you get cast off, you are actually fairly safe. Problem arises when, like, you know, game decided that you didn't cast anything. Or like, on the hardcore sense, you will definitely die on every single desync. Also, you have to use Periapt, and then you probably don't like using Periapt for this, right? Max pressure 25% is... Okay, that's actually second one I got the max pressure 25%. Yeah, no way I agree. I think if I were to play it on the single player, I actually can do it. But I probably won't do that either. That's gonna be fun though. But yeah, no way. I agree. Maybe if you want to make Angelic Farmer, you might be able to make it. I don't think it's gonna be faster than Cyclone of yours. I'm not sure about the event, but it's possible that the, you know, Stagger is enough defensive layer for event as well. Afterwards, Stagger is very strong defensive layer. I'm not gonna be near the crystalline barrier. I don't need it. Okay, clean. Agreeable. Cyclone definitely is better choice. 25% should be max, so it's actually a great one. Can't equip that. I don't think I need Boom Rune anymore. Let's remove Boom Rune.
Afternoon.
I need to upgrade this. What's my damage? Huh? Oh. 181. Elemental magic damage reduction, right? Physical and magic damage reduction. Very good. Pilias is great if you can stack it. That being said, I probably should use the MO my beings with physical magic damage reduction at least. I'm sure you're feeling like you're completely pale if you're playing hardcore. Whenever your life goes like half while doing labyrinth, especially. Easy to hit cap really helps. Yeah, I heard yesterday that you said that, like, you said that it was 50-50 or something. I wasn't watching at the moment, but like, you know, I'm streaming. But yeah, I heard you said something along those lines. I'm like, okay, that sounds scary. You know, it is very disappointing in a single target damage level. I really wish that they stop napping this. That's fair. Yeah, I saw a moment that like your life is definitely getting lower and like I probably held my breath there. God, that fight was scary. Also, Bob lowers my max mana enough that my vision is not enough with this. It is issue. Goodbye. But yeah, overall you did really great. Like, if anything, like you definitely did small circle a lot instead of doing the big circle a lot. Which is like controversial at some degree. I should be apply this. Yeah, Chronofield really helped. Without Chronofield, I could see definitely you either try dying or more likely just reset it over that. You didn't have enough potion either way. Oh wait. Give me. I said I want to do this. Oh wait, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing you. I'm not doing Lazarus. I'm fine just leaving the children alone. Hold on. Hold on. I definitely, definitely it was watching you that caused it. Can you stop moving? Why was that moving that far? It is so sad that like my defense is way higher with this build. Very risky, but well, survived. Fine. Have a lot more life. Nice. Yeah, I was watching you making sure to remove the churro. Eventually you just said like, okay, if I teleport, it's gonna be deleted anyways. 7 minutes, one purpose. Honestly, I wanna say slow.
Hello.
I was just watching, but that fight was intense. 147. Yeah. Okay, that makes some sense at least. I really hate the fact that Churez is not buff. Who uses Churez as a main damage source? Yeah, it is probably T10 viable, especially if I ammo everything. I can see this stuff being okay-ish. I need Terror for the Nifoga because, well, high life. No joke. Also, Necromancer stands no chance, by the way. Only situation that I can think of that this actually starts to struggle is if you can't stagger anything. Honestly, geometry is bigger factor than the anything. Where you can have like, you know, big size straight line corridor. It's way better than those huge open area. That really helps in terms of the maneuverability. Yeah, I have already 260 ready. Actually, unless my Frigid Nova relic was that important for that purpose. That must be checked. Yeah, I have enough. God, it's so slow. You don't have to stop with nice part. It's still slow. Incarnation is too good if, you know, it can clear faster than clear mind. I think there is too Gabat. I have like 42. Yeah, I have like 42. Again, I didn't demo anything, so you can expect that, you know. Also, that being said, I should do that. I don't think this is even done. Demon Bane. Should I ask Sorceress to do it, Light Source to do it, or should I just do it myself? I think Sorceress is way faster. I meant that because, like, you can actually get the same amount with the lower required level. You know? I don't think you have enough resistances, but I can do corpse round. Soft score! What's my resist? Soft score! God, 224 is not okay for this. Okay, I have that. I mean, I can die. And also, only section that I can't die against is the... Only section that I can't die against is, you know, after I hit the second one. And at that point, I'm just walking around. I'm not worried about that. Don't know why I'm taking it, but sure. See? It was fine. There was no fear. Also, my cast speed is at the bottom of the ocean. What's the 15 frame cast speed? 15? I don't think that's fine. Actually, wait, hold on. $53? Sure. Sorceress. Sorceress Orb. 5 frame with 60. Five frame with 60. I can put 2 more. Shield, no BLE. I'm not willing to change it ever. Belt, I don't know, to be honest. 259. 19. Juicy. What's the good roll last year again? I want physical resist and I kind of need that. A shower. A shower. That's actually decent rolled. I'm not sure about this. I can use the collector, but like max resistance is nice, and also warp armor is so nice. Yeah. I think this is fair to want 17k defense instead of 40k. And like for once, this is like more important to have high warp armor and high snow queen than anything. This is weird feeling. Do you think I'm fine with 27% physical res? Meh, I don't want to think about it now. Body armor 100% fine. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna do that. That's fair. This body armor is trash that I need to swap anyways. Fair. You win. What can I do with 45? Yeah, 60. That should be fine.
How may I be of help?
Okay, I can enter. Thank you. I thought I can't enter there. God, I wish I don't meet against Lazarus as me. This build is not capable of doing Lazarus. Requires too much. I mean, I will try. Let's be honest. I will try. Honestly, after I hit the level 150 and like get 10 T10 stones and like, you know, okay, I can just die now. against that, and then not very big deal. I don't beat against him anymore. I think last 3 months I don't beat Lazarus, and I'm doing lab so many times still. I remember meeting at the T7 once, and like the layout is so bad I couldn't really kite for a long time, and that was like, no thank you. And there was a time I met at the T10 and just forget about it. I'm not gonna visit there. You're lucky you have anti-mass. You're lucky you have anti-mass. Oh my god, it's so much easier to fight against Atana with crystalline barrier. Where did you go? There you go. Two-point, literally 2-point. I didn't do anything. 2-point and 1 cold resistances from the relic. I can put 2 more points into the fire dance and then remove that to get that. That's 100% legit advice. Thank you so much. It's wild apart. Two-point and 2 relic. Because I used the... I removed the 1 relic, giving the sum up number. What's so unfortunate is, at least for about doing a labyrinth, this is way worse than the... This is still worse than my incarnation, by a lot. Kof can kill me still. Did you teleport? I don't like chasing Quoth with this build. I can obviously put more PDR onto my gears. Where did the Quoth thing go? Where did the Quoth thing go? Oh, there you are. Too sad that you can't really do much if I try to do this. I don't think it's worth it. He's deciding to be a pain. Again, I didn't have any UMO on it, and like this is like 45%. It's super trashy. Don't have even ammo on it, other than I guess these two. I should at least use Oil of Greater Luck. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need physical resist for this. Like even if I have the spirit walker, my physical resist is obviously too low. And I don't think 2% life is like it's huge, but if I need physical resist, I don't think there's anything wrong with going for the, you know, this. Miss. Miss. Hit. Yeah, I think as long as I need physical resist, there's nothing wrong with trying to do the physical resist. Hit. Miss. Hit. Hit. You don't deserve any upgrade. You're 44%. You need better than that to be upgraded. You don't deserve all of greater luck. So yeah, I get the 3% physical resistances. And +1 to skills. This needs to be 60%. It's easy to make anyways. And I actually will copy probably the one I'm using for the incarnation. Not the best choice, but... whatever. Is there any wing UMO that I should be worried about? If I want to get physical resistances, I have also the Moon Crystal to utilize. Because I have the Spirit Walker equipped, so... And also that gives the cast speed to help. $24. It's 18%, so it's not even close to be 10%. Mana Vision is almost on Ring Army because that was actually copied after my gear is copied. Like, does Explorer's Grove worth it? Those two rings has PMSD and the Mana Vision on it because that was actually copied after I used it for the Blood Zone. Okay. Is this good? 24, 18% of the 24.18. 4? It's 8% and 40 life ration with 20 life after each kill. Sounds decent, right? I'm not sure about the... I'm gonna keep the amulet section open. Because I'm not sure what I want to do with it. Yeah, that's 11. And this has the 60%. Huh? How does the formula work then? Do you think this is worth it? It's so hard to do the math. I hate the math. I'm committing. Worst case scenario, there is a dupe inside of the dupe section. Too late. Too late. That's 4% spell damage per each. Yeah, 4% spell damage per each. And life after each kill and life regen. Both combined and 8%. Okay, at least I keep this intact because this is far too good to mess up with whim. Yeah, like it's not 10%, but like if I want the damage, that's fair. Certified spirit. That's 1% physical resistances and also the mana vision. Mana vision and physical magic spell damage. If anything, I should say that the PDL and this and the rest goes for the mana vision, I think. It's it's a brain teaser. Min-maxing is hard. Especially after I realized that I made a mistake.
Not in town.
I guess you wouldn't have used that if you're given the choice. What's my spell damage, by the way? Oh, that's berry, so I need both. Ugh. Did I make the mistake again? Also, there's the one scenario that can completely mess up the everything is when I get the Tyriel's Might. But I think when I get Tyriel's Might, I'm happily completely doing the every gear and then remake everything. I'm not sure if Gaba died or not. I can just assume everyone will die after placing it. Is nice, but not quite. Yeah, this is not great. Incarnation kills it in like half the time. This is not great. If I commit on using the Lurin, then like this is okay to use the sacred uniques. If I don't, then yeah, crystalline barrier is so nice. Is this fixed? I don't know. Is this great? Yes, it is. I know what is your Churro access. What is your elemental totem access? Oh, isn't it the orb? Fire dance is on the lore keeper, so can't really swap that. Oh my god, so fast. Whoa, that was fast. That was actually fast. Yeah. Yeah, if you have relic, you can probably go easier, but yeah.
Good afternoon.
Fire dance is entirely for the buff purpose. Fire dance doesn't give elemental spell physical magic spell damage. It's only elemental, so it is for the this alone. It's just better than the elemental totem. My spell damage is like 450, so... I mean, I can show the number, but I highly doubt it's gonna be, you know, quote-unquote enough. Uh... 143, yeah. That's way different number. And yeah, if you have all of them, this is 200. I mean, I'm at the barely 453. What gives us spell damage? Scroll of Kings? No, I can't do that. Is there anything gives spear spell damage? This one? That's physical magic. I really wish I had like, you know, very good Paragon Soulstone because instead of this crap. I don't know if there's anything that... Hold on a moment. I'm going to do that for really quick. Repository is... Oh, ancient repositories. That's fair. Ah. Lowers the skill level, so it lowers a lot, but... Yeah, it's already low enough with repositories are on. That's like 20 maximum. But more importantly, I'm going to do this very quick because... Why am I leveling without this? Why am I leveling without this? Yeah. Unfortunate, but the 200 PDR is probably better than like 8% or something like that. Huh? No. Here? No. There you go.
Not here.
Moment. Okay. Don't know why I didn't have it, but sure. Sure. I got that back. Sleep is, I guess, the random one that I took from other characters. I can actually make a new one, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. God. What's the good sleep? We all each other just say, oh, this is a good sleep. I'm kind of tempted with Veiled Prophet because it's easy and I don't have max Laz. Not bad. Bishin is also very not bad. Bishin is very not bad. Bell? It's 3% physical resist equivalent. Yeah, I bet Yashari is very good as well. My mana is already almost dead to the point if Barbarian came, I actually don't have enough mana. Mana sustain is not enough. I'd say Yashari and Vishin. Because that gives extra defense and the physical resist. Or Yashari and Lazarus. But I don't know if I want to do Lazarus. 5% avoid is tempting, but yeah, it's not great. I agree, it's good enough. I think it's Bell and that for the... My incarnation is using the same one, but that's for the, you know, Kane setup. If I push it, I think I'll swap to Yashari and... I don't know. I really do need mana vision too. Anyways, let's go back. It's surprising how good, like, you know. That's true. Bob. Nothing comes to mind, to be honest. Last one's probably gonna be lightning resist because, well, I have that. Actually, I might... Cold might be a good idea too. I was using Frigid Nova, but I'm not using Frigid Nova right now. So cold is convenience. We can go for the normal physical magic. I'm tempting on the vitality because, you know. Okay, I didn't know you were here. Depends on the number, but yeah, I think Vitality is the strongest candidate. I think Vitality goes higher than a lot of others. Especially if I remove with like, you know, Periapt and also the Vitality ammo on every piece, then I think Vitality goes the best. Other option is gonna be one that gives the more mana, so spiritual. I'm so tempted with Vitality though. Oh, Elemental Trance? Not greatest, but okay. Honestly, spell focus is definitely one of the biggest concern to me. Cause look at this. I think I have like 500 and 700 energy. That's not okay number. I just do not believe I want to use the... I can't use Arcane Hunger anymore. Whoops. Unless I craft a jewel with lifesteals and then somehow make it work, I can't use Arcane Hunger. Doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know how I feel about my cast speed. God, somehow it feels really good. You need 70 skill and 70 skill and conjuration hit. It's not the easiest. And there's nothing socketed on it. It's not good. I just don't get it. What's going on in my brain? just put Lemon, I don't know. What's happening?
Can I help you?
Why do I do that? Everything else is at least lemmed. That's fine. I mean, no joke, I will get 20k if I use the Periapt and the Vitality on everything. And if I could swap the Lem rune to the Blue rune too. I'm willing to get that. I think Lamha is fine, especially if you want the Lumen, Lumen. Let's see what happens in the... That's positive. Let's see what happens in the Skosgran.
Not here.
If I can farm Skosgran fast, I would be happy. Oh no. That's not right. Sapling Guard, last time I entered here, Sapling Guard definitely takes longer than it should take. And I was so mad about that. Slower movement speed definitely taking some toll. I'd say acceptable. Yeah, fine is a good word. It's not gonna be 10 minutes cost though. I have 89% res, I'm fine with that, whatever. Even if I don't have anything, I'm happy with this. I like how we both like have the clearmind relic, beat the Nipogar, the last boss, and then like we both agree that this is unbelievably sucky skill, and like we both has the very good expectation of this skill. Know that reputation too strong, and then after two seasons in a row, and like we both thinks that this skill is unbelievably low expectation. So if it can clear anything, it's actually really amazing. I like how our brains like at the same page on that matter. Actually, I think my Angelic Helm actually has the poison ring reduction straight up. Nope, that's different helm. This is not okay speed to kill Druid. How is this slow? I bet your Cyclone sauce is almost like halfway done at this point. Where's the poison length reduction again? Peace elemental 232, added with 200. Why do I have 200 elemental damage reduction? Wait, is that magic damage reduction like elemental and magic? Yeah, poison next minus 20. I don't know how to confirm it. I mean, I can try to get hit by the fire punched, but I think that's gonna kill me anyways. That second elemental trance, I don't need it. I mean, there is no doubt that that number came from the crystalline barrier. I just don't know if that actually means elemental damage is also reduced or no. Do I have a good assassin that I can just quickly open to see? That's fair. I can do it. Sure, 100%. I'm not gonna ask you to do it. And also, let's be honest, it is way better than the... way better than the when I... my barbarian tested that stupid pillage. Am I the only one who thinks that this single target damage seems like, you know, mediocre? Or do you think this single target damage seems like lackluster? Yeah. I mean, I guess if I can get like 80k vitality, that's 200% more vitality, spell damage, I can get way more spell focus as well if I seriously try. Okay, let's go back and see if I can... I think it's gonna take 1 minute.
Hello.
Okay, let's go. Are you ready for the clock? That takes a long time. That already takes a long time, surprisingly. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's definitely elemental damage reduction, right? Oh, I might not have done that. I might not have done that. Let's wait for him to kill me then. Oh my god, Cropsin started to get tired. I think it's still way faster, right? Yeah, I think there's elemental damage reduction. Yeah, difference is palpable. It takes like 10 times longer to just get damaged. Also, for the science, you die. That's so weak. Okay, let me die first. Actually, I'm gonna die at the beach. I don't have vision waypoint. You know what? While I'm at it, I'm gonna get vision waypoint. Give me a moment. I'm like, let's die at the vision waypoint. I can't go to the vision now. This damage is so bad. I don't know, but I would be shocked if I can't. Also, if you're not worried about it, you're doing your proc here. If you're not worried about rip with crystalline barrier on, you're not using the. I don't know if you're doing it here actually, but you will do the ape set here.
Sentry engaging.
But yeah, I would be shocked if I can't die here. Okay. Okay, let's just take the timer. I didn't open the portal. That was one last time moment. No, all of the gates still won. It's just when I open the new game, that's gonna happen. I mean, I showed you resist anyways. 4-10 start, and I die in like 5 seconds. To start. 5 seconds and around 2000 to 3000 damage. Yeah, it definitely works. There's no room for question. Okay, that's actually interesting. Do I have a good assassin who's willing to help me for the testing? You know what? Let's open this character. Every like 5 months I open this character or something. Every month or so I just open for just random reason. Yeah. Yeah, I think we only have the physical damage reduced and the elemental damage reduced. We don't have the magic damage reduced separate. Huh. I didn't know that. So yeah, that also means that do I have any elemental damage reduced gear? Can I wear it? I don't know. That also means that I can actually add magic damage reduced on top. Yeah. That should also reduce the magic damage as well. Give me back. This is such a Iceland's gear. Fear drink was actually good. I am not sure. So in the vanilla game, the elemental damage reduction actually don't block as the full capacity against like something like fireball. God, so bad on the single target damage. How do I get more damage? I mean, I know that can get like 3 times more damage, also poison. That's my bad. Oh, this is bad. This is legitimately bad. How can this do 6 pillars? I mean, I guess he doesn't move and there's an open space. And also everything around the target actually gets damaged, so... Very geometry dependent. Yeah, that's 3 seconds buff of the cast, so it's not that bad. If geometry is right. God, this is bad. Actually bad. I miss incarnation already. There's reanimate that making it awkward. Do you still do damage? Okay, you do still damage. Fair enough. I don't like saying it, but this skill is so underwhelming. After the 2 nerfs. Oh my god, naturist. Why is it so weak? Why is it so weak? It's pitiful. If I min-max, how much damage should I be able to get? I think 3 times the damage is not completely out of the question. Nah, twice is like a good number I can go for. 3 times is extremely harsh. I wish I have demonic speed. That will make me faster and make this character die faster. Not fastest cost character, but decent enough cost character. Just underwhelming. I mean, if I use the incarnation, just 5 pillar takes what, how many hours? I would definitely do labyrinth farm more because that labyrinth gives the, you know, labyrinth gives more unique and also it's more fun. And relic is just bonus. 5 pillar farming is not just a bonus to me. But this character just isn't faster on either lab or the Scosgrim right now against my incarnation party. So So it's very disappointing. I have to get 150 first though, before giving the absolute, conclusion on anything. God, weak. I can shop Rift Walker 3, I guess. Yeah, I should check Rift Walker 3 now. This current number. Also, remember, on day of online, you can actually get the shield, like much resistance shield, to boost the damage even further. So that's actually a huge part of the damage. Also, fun thing about visual of this is if you do certain move, you can actually make it seem like it's exploding on top on the same place a lot. It isn't. It's just visual bug, but fun. How do I do this again? I don't remember. Where's the guy? I thought I saw the high threat route. Whatever. It's 11 minutes, not great at all. Is it though? Bear green is trash, I'm sure. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, if you open this, like, fourth box or the aim for the really high boxes, you can definitely get the good number, Why is there cube lies here? Oh wait, before I go for that, I'm gonna do the thing first.
How may I be of help? Not here.
There you are. You know what? Let's see how fast it does the Lord of Lies, because why not? I'm at it. That fight takes few seconds, but this has a very good AoE clear. Which is a good toolkit for the Lord of Lies. Oh my god! That was fast. That was fast. I think my character survives, yeah. I have enough resistances. I'm not worried about that too much. Yeah, you have definitely lied. This is not fast. Yeah, you have potentially even bang on your estimate. Around 80 seconds. Where's my chrono field? God. Yeah, you're potentially bang on 69 seconds. It's like, it's very close to whatever you said. Okay, let's be fair about the test result. My spell focus is 585. My energy is 734. So I can easily get like 1.6 to potentially 1.6 to 1.7 from spell focus alone. I can definitely get more physical magic spell damage than this easily. 630 is not particularly high for this level of, you know, contents. I'm missing pretty much all of the things that can be upgraded to. I can use more Lubin, but that doesn't make it any, you know, more pleasant to do. Can I ask how fast you do the Scots Clan with your Cyclone Sauce? I'm sure it's way faster than me. It's just, you know, that shape and capacity is so good for that place. Yeah, fair. I'm sure you feel like I'm doing slower than your Cyclone Sauce though. So, yeah. Because watching that, it feels way faster than me. Okay. I think that was just my bad for being idiot. I think for the Scots it could be faster. Anyway, let's go back to the leveling. Yeah. So is clearmind source or anything. Actually, how long am I gonna survive if I just, you know, suddenly disconnect here? I don't know about your defensive stats, but let's see how long am I gonna survive if I suddenly disconnect. Around these enemies. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, in the end, it's more important to see how much Spriggan does than anything, I think. I feel like I survived long enough for the disconnect to, you know, not be lethal, but I'm not sure. Moment, I need to take water. Is this one word or two word? It's two word.
Good afternoon.
I mean, I don't know about your fear in a sense that, like, you know, I don't think you will survive longer in the labyrinth as well, but... Well, I'm not sure. I didn't buy more potion. feel like when I play hardcore, I just have to accept it. Let's try to get 150 with this first. I didn't see you, Asmodan. I didn't see you, you didn't see me. It's Team Poison Net. I didn't I wish I haven't see you. That's fair. I tried so aggressive. I survived like 5 times longer than I should.
Not here.
Salutations.
Leveling is pain. I would appreciate if you don't do that, but sure. I don't know what I can do with this. I don't have enough space for anything. How did I do that? How did I do that? That was insane. Agreed. Agreed. Entirely agreed. I mean, if I was hardcore, that was the situation I'm gonna 100% 7 quit because I'm not capable. No way, no way. Anyone who does that is not ready for hardcore. That's the other way around. Is that still seeing me? Only acceptable course of action at that moment is that you just 7 quit. How did I do that? Oh my god, that was not fun. I'm so happy that I didn't even trigger most of the enemies, so I somehow just... that was somehow worked. I hid behind those small barriers well, which saved my life for sure. Unusual to do, but well, needs comes first. If I must, then I must. Do not have an option over those. You know, if you say so, I might actually do the hardcore again soon. Though, okay, that's fair. Wow, that side is definitely filled. Wait, am I on the Ohan? But first, I want to level this character up to, you know, decent depth before going for hardcore. Sure. Sure. If you say so. You can order me a build. How silly it is, I'm gonna go. Unless this is all skill. Also, I'm not gonna receive clearmind. That is, I'm gonna be clear about that. You can order me a build. I mean, no joke, like, I'm gonna try, like, sure. I'm not sarcastic, like, I can do it. I can try it. It's just a matter of being patient. Also, physical proverb is off limit. I can't play it. I flew like 3 physical proverb projects. I think there's a... I cannot play this, but yeah. Fire Bear, Owl, Midi Sauce, Unforty Midi, Earthshaker, Summoner, Claw, Jab slash Deathster. I don't know. Issue is that the... Okay, fair Spear Zone. I've done Spear Zone before. What's a good name? Yeah, that's true. Oh. That might have been here. I definitely discontinued it. I have done Spear Zone before. That's fair. Let's go. Got Spear Zone. Oh yeah, I've created that spare point. What? Did I typo? Did I typo? I typoed, yeah, 100% I typoed. Ah,
What can I do for you?
God.
Impossible.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna level up to like
Yes.
10 with the scepter. I think that's fair. Sure. I probably shouldn't. That's bro. How much do I remember?
I shall
Actually, I can do it. That's fine. Do you think I should use the ecstatic frenzy? I won't, to be clear. I won't. I don't think Spearzone can survive on that environment, to be honest. High defense is definitely a strong... Slow attack speed, but it should be able to clear enemies really well. Range is halved. Oh my god, mana. Yeah, oh, I can't do that. Oh my god, I almost died. Yeah, my filter is actually having the level system on it, so up to level 40, every single item is gonna be shown. And after the level 40, I think TU and rare item is gonna be on the show. And like later on, it's exactly same, essentially. Melee devotion. And also like up to 100, I think 40, all of the gems, resist gems are definitely on the show. Yeah, I definitely took a lot of effort for that filter.
The Order welcomes you.
Nothing's there.
Good to see you.
Sure. If I can get 1 or 2 socket, I would appreciate that. Nope. Oh. Yeah, those like level-based sections are everywhere. Like nothing would be hide on the level below level 40, so super cool filter. I spent a lot of time making it. Actually, I have HC separate because why not? But, so on that sense, it's not greatest, but God, long time since the last time I've done the Spearzone. I think I actually did make one last season. I think 2.9 was the season that changed the Spearzone a bit, right? What, 2.8? I've done that anyways. I've never done Javelin, to be honest. I probably should have done Javelin. Oh yeah, let's explain since I'm doing the hardcore and then completely new character. Spearzone. First and foremost, it's Amazon, and Amazon has a devotion system. It locks you out from accessing any other class trees. So if you're using Spear, you're locked into the Spear. You cannot use any other characters. First, that's the first things. No. Sad. Secondly, this is a Spear Zone, and Spear Zone uses well Spear as a main weapon. In fact, it's pretty much locked to the main weapon. Towards the end game, this features very, very, very high defense. And by that, very, very, very high defense. Hyena Strike is completely broken. Don't use that. You are not capable of using... Like, that skill is completely broken now. I don't know why, but... Yeah, I warned you. I hope you make right decision. Okay, already desynced. Ping 47.
You have greetings.
Okay. This game has a map reveal function built in. You can actually tie it on the shortcut key. That's how I'm viewing the map. You're meant to actually level during the act. You're not meant to do the separate leveling till much later. Up to hell, actually. Up to hell, you may have to do some slight detail, but resetting the game and then do the same place over and over is not very a necessity at all. You can see that my attack speed is dead. This build actually has a lot of attack speed built in, so I'm not worried about it at all. Actually, filter is fine, but notifier is not fine. Our main skill on the single target is what I'm using now, called the Great Hound. It is very strong single target skill, hit a lot of times. In this season, it actually is nerfed a lot. Not in terms of the single target, but the distance that or the AoE capacity is nerfed a lot. This will make your entire attack to the magic damage as well. So it does not do the lifesteal, and it is not capable of doing any lifesteal. Our defensive layer main ones are, I think, life or melee attack, very high defense. Life regeneration from the something called Fury. I think those are pretty much it. Also on this season I can use whatever that I need to use on the scroll of enhancement. At least I can get life spark on striking to survive. Here we are, I got the Fury. And Hunter's Prowess will be maxed out. I'm gonna put 1 point there. Other things, not much more to talk about, to be honest. Eventually I'll get a really good number of the Fury, benefit from Fury, but that's way too level 15. I want the early game rune was, so Eldrune, any jewel would be nice. Tier rune, something along those lines. I don't know about what I'm gonna use. I have not yet to be determined on the what, you know, build to use now, or the what spear to use on the leveling section. Also, I'm gonna cut YouTube off, and I probably have to swap the stream title. But yeah, that's gonna come later. I need to swap the stream title, so give me a moment.